Want to welcome you that just saw Penn State defeat Nebraska. Huge night of wrestling here on BTN. Another great duel here with a top 5 showdown with Iowa and Ohio State.
Neutral.
Another escape makes it 4-2.
Yeah, 2 quick takedowns here by Marinelli. He's off to a fast start. Wrestling at the first position at this time, and then almost was able to go ahead and take Ethan Smith, who's having a good season right now. He's in the meat of the schedule here, wrestling all these ranked guys, but he's having a good season and got there's a stall warning on right there. Marinelli, I tell you what, is on fire. He's going right into his offense, and Smith is a pretty tough guy to be able to break through that head-hands defense, so he's off to a much quicker start than he had against Isaiah White from Nebraska.
Keep everything legal.
Sitting there right on the edge.
Oh,
settling in, looking for a whip over.
Yeah. Tell you what, Smith did a nice job of coming out of that, getting the escape, being an athlete.
Ethan Smith, 2-2 at the national tournament last year at 174. He was 6th in the Big Ten. Coming off a win against Danny Bronigal of Illinois, 3-1 last Sunday. 6-3, 40 seconds left here in this first period.
Heavy collar tie there by Marinelli. Now the nice shot there by Smith. He's able to go ahead and get to the double here if he can pop his hips in. Doesn't really have the, he's got a pretty good position with that lock. That inside arm is going to drive through. He collects the 2, so good fight back there by Smith, and he's able to go ahead and just close the match to 1 point.
Exactly, right back into this match. Critical situation right here with less than 20 seconds left, now down to 15.
I really like this, where this is starting. You got 2 guys willing to go ahead and get after it. Already 4 takedowns in the match, 11 points up on the board.
Smith ranked 12th in the country, comes in 13-7 for Tom Ryan and the Buckeyes, the number 4 ranked team in the country.
Good, nice little breakdown there. You see Marinelli turning in. Smith doing a nice job of covering with short time left here. A good finish to the period.
Starting lineups are brought to you by Defense Soap. Defend what you have built on the web at defensesoap.com. First match of the evening here at 165. Looking forward to that one, Jim, at 197 with Moore and Warner.
Yeah, and we'll see 2-time national champion Spencer Lee. A really fine match at 149 here between Sasso, 6th ranked in the country, against number 1 ranked Pat Lugo.
Again, want to welcome those who have just joined us after watching Penn State defeat Nebraska 2018. Jim, just another night in the Big Ten.
Well, you know, we could see some of that building last week with Nebraska's effort in the Carver Hawkeye Arena. They were in those matches physically, and I don't know what the match went like, haven't been able to follow it, but no surprise that it was a close one.
Escape by Marinelli, and the Bull is up by 2, but right in a single leg.
Nice little counter shot there. Smith stepped away from the shot, and Bull was able to go ahead and drop it on that leg, post it on that right hand, getting up to his feet. He does as well good a job as anybody in the country at finishing technique, where his opponent goes down first, and then he covers.
I believe that's his 4th takedown. Widens the gap, now up 9-5. He'll go to work on top, has that inside wrist of Smith. Another great crowd here in Iowa City.
My understanding, there's all but 200 tickets sold about an hour ago, and those might have got gobbled up as well. So last week we had a crowd of 13,000 people in a blizzard, and the weather was a little bit better today. Just a little light snowfall, and 14,000 Iowans show up, and a couple of Ohio State fans.
You look at Iowa here in the Big Ten, Jim, they're 4-0 in those 40 matches, 37-3 in individual bouts.
Wow.
Go, go, go. Hands
Well, they've got quite the balance on their team. Nice little roll through there. Smith not able to go ahead and create enough hip separation on that. Good job of covering.
Marinelli takes riding time now over a minute with a half a minute remaining here in this second period. Just underway here in Iowa City.
Yeah, a little head post action right there. This is good work by Smith. I mean, there's a ton of pressure being put on his hands right there. Now he gives up that cross wrist ride. So he's looking for that wrist. He fakes going one way, and then he comes back to the cross wrist. Now look for him to kind of work a tilt, but not much time left.
Marinelli will finish this period on top.
Yeah.
There you see his wife Mariah Marinelli, Director of Operations for the Iowa wrestling team.
Little blood timeout.
Marinelli, Jim, getting to his offense early, really setting the tone in that opening period.
Yeah, he really did. He got right after it. You know, we saw the match last week, and Isaiah White is pretty tough to take down in any period. But got right after it, a couple quick takedowns. Actually had 3 takedowns, and then obviously Smith was able to answer with one to cut the lead to 6-5. But
big win to win the Midlands Championship for Marinelli. Beat David McFadden of Virginia Tech 5-3. Earlier in the year here inside Carver, Hawkeye beat Evan Wick of Wisconsin 4-2. Big Ten champion a year ago in Minneapolis.
And you see, you know, Smith on the right-hand side, he's having a hard time getting him over to his strong side. He doesn't really have a go-to move there when the guy's on the right. He's kind of coming up with a quad pod stand-up. But I think Marinelli's thinking bonus points right now. And boy, I tell you what, you like to see that attitude here with your leaders of your team that are thinking about that, kind of getting on the offense. It's got a 3-point lead and all the riding time he needs for that point.
Center.
Just posting and coming into a straight double leg right there.
2 takedowns.
One thing that's impressed me, Jim, is the finishes have been very crisp.
Well, they always are with Marinelli. I mean, he gets the leg, he kind of seals his chest up against the upper body, or the leg or the thigh, anything he's working on. Now he's coming out to a front quarter Nelson, and that's tight. And Smith's being a good athlete and just coming up and battling at that. Marinelli on the prowl again, 5-point lead. Now that makes it 7.
And he's got the riding time locked up. Marinelli looking to give the Hawkeyes bonus points here at 165.
Yeah, so it's an escape takedown situation. He has effectively a 7-point lead.
One. Neutral.
And these are the things that you want to get going for yourself. And here now, you know what? Ethan Smith battled right there, and you know, get a little bit loose. But I like what you're seeing here when you see a leader going for bonus points in that situation.
And
sometimes sometimes you get caught, but you know, Smith met the action and didn't back out of it. Scored some points.
I love the points, Jim. 23 on the board. Going to be a great night of wrestling here in Iowa City.
Well, this is, you know, what you're thinking here if you're Marinelli is escape, takedown, back points. Come back up to his feet, short time.
Find the wrist.
Hawkeyes looking to strike first and put 3 on the board at 165.
Smith doing a nice job with the pressure there. Now he drops down to an ankle, likely to start the count. Nice follow through. Good finish to this period by Ethan Smith.
With the riding time point, a 14-10 decision for Alex Marinelli of Iowa.